In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Before these, he also created the constructs of time, space, measurements, dimensions, intelligences, energies, and realms. Through the miraculous powers of creation, all things were made, including the seen, the unseen, the known and unknown, then us. Us, people, flesh creatures, human beings, mouth breathers, weak creatures possessing complex emotions and diminished spiritual fortitude, but imbued with unimaginable strength. Yet, we all have our moments where we feel like as long as we are doing what we are supposed to do and not get involved, everything will be okay. Then there are those times when we don't do something and we feel guilty. Maybe that's the inherent good that sits inside us. That happens to all of us, even angels. Even angels have the ability to decide what to do and when to do something. Remember the story of the angel aspiring to be like the Most High and striving to do so? He made a valiant effort with 1/3 of the angels siding with him to attempt this amazing feat. Though they were unsuccessful, they still chose to do so with great abandon. The same applies here to Luvia, an angel of heaven who is tasked with the simple duty of categorizing the prayers of the humans with whom he's in charge over into the prayer archives of heaven. Luvia is going about his daily duty as he always does. When on his way to the library of heaven to categorize the day's prayers, he passes by the angel, and a small multitude of angels focus attentively on the words coming from the angel's mouth. As Luvia travels past, he overhears the angel consorting, conspiring, and devising a plan to be like the Most High. The small multitude of angels agreed to the sound of this plan and joined with the angel. However, Luvia does not hear any details of the plan and makes a mental note to bring this information to the attention of the Most High after he completes his duties at the prayer archives. Once Lucifer's revolt began, there was war in heaven, and Lucifer and his angels were defeated and cast down from heaven in the twinkling of an eye. All angels fought in this war, including Sanquet, the angel in charge of mending women's hearts who have lost children and desire to have a husband as the head of their homes, and Luvia, our protagonist. Luvia and Sanquet worked in the same general area of heaven and were familiar with each other's reputations. After Lucifer's revolt, the Most High asked if any of his holy children knew about the conspiracy Lucifer began. Luvia answered that he heard him while on his way to perform his duties. The Most High asked him why he didn't say anything about what he had heard. He responded that his duties were important and he had intended to say something when he had finished. He also mentioned that he hadn't heard enough to think it was going to happen as soon as it did. God acknowledges his loyalty and dedication to his heavenly duties, yet he cannot ignore his failure to immediately bring the intent of Lucifer to the Creator's attention. So spoke the Creator to Luvia. You are correct in your statement that your duties are important concerning man. However, you chose to wait to report what you had seen and heard, which brings the condition of your heart and loyalty into question. Luvia responds in his defense.
Creator, my loyalty lies with you. To even hear of what my heavenly brother was talking about doing was enough to disrupt the very energy that flows within me. To avoid falsely accusing him of anything wrong, I remained silent because I did not have the full story of what I was hearing, and I was going to bring it to your attention after my duties were complete.
The Creator responds to Luvia's rebuttal. I see. Like, subscribe, get notified,